New York, New York. Back at the Javits Center in New York City for the 147th AES. Next door, NAB New York. 2 shows for the price of 1, you may say. We were up here at 8 a.m. and we've been wandering around the show for about 10 hours now. So even though the theme of this year's show is Inspire, it's more of a case of Perspire. It's a small show, really close format, but this is more than an exhibition. You go downstairs, you've got the demo suites, immersive rooms, and you've got a lot of workshops downstairs. Back to the show floor. And interesting to see that SSL kicked off things this morning with Birth of Origin, a very large format analog-friendly console. It's always someone's anniversary. Last year, General Electric had their big 40th. This year, 10 years on, from 40th is 50th. And it's golden time, golden anniversary for API. They've had a lot of things going on there, not so much in terms of new products. They did all that early at the NAB Show. They've doubled the booth and they've got a lot of visitors there celebrating their 50th anniversary. Happy anniversary, API. The AES is more than an exhibition. The show floor itself is also pulling a lot of visitors away to some side shows. The Mix Masters workshops at the rear, which are in continual session. Studio greats like Eddie Kramer giving discussions to packed houses. You've also got the software at AES in one corner, and in the blue corner, you've got the live production stage. These are great additions to a trade show where you are actually, while you're being inspired by the exhibition, you're also being educated. And I think that goes behind the strapline of the show. You've also got AVI over IP Tech Pavilion. It's interesting to see how manufacturers are drawing the visitors here at the show. So the microphone companies are more in tune with podcasters. Who'd have thought that 5 years ago? But podcasters is big business now, and you only have to go to the Audio Technica booth, for example, or Shaw, to see how they're drawing podcasters to their booth. Couldn't leave today without talking about NAB. We weren't there nearly long enough. Blackmagic are hosting the DaVinci Resolve workshops there and many other exhibits besides. It's less educational in the NAB, but all the broadcasters in New York, and there's tons of them, of course, ESPN, Fox, you name it, they're all taking a time out, lunch break from their office jobs, from their day responsibilities, and catching up with suppliers. It's 2 days over there, and 2 days I think is ideal for most of these exhibitors after 5 days of IBC. We'll be back tomorrow, and stay tuned. It's going to be interesting to see if the volume's going to be carrying on like it is, because it's been a busy day, and I guess the next 2 days will be as well.